Dearest Melissa, in the B2B SaaS software arena, I'd suggest that sales, customer success, enablement, and having an effective go-to-market strategy are more important than virtually any other area of product management. That is to say, there is no point having a great product if messaging and value is not being conveyed effectively by those whose job it is to do so. From your experience, what does best practice look like in this space? Which roles are normally responsible for this? And what challenges do you consistently see? So I've worked in a lot of B2B software, and this is what I will tell you that I have observed from this. I think you could sell a product all you want, but if it sucks, people will churn. So now you have a leaky bucket problem. I also think you can have a fantastic product that nobody knows about, and then that is equally as bad. So when it comes to the B2B SaaS world, especially in scale-ups, I often see that go-to-market and product functions have to work extremely closely together to deploy and develop their strategies. So we need to be partners. We should be partnering on customer segmentation, positioning, messaging, reach, feedback, all of these things so that we can review the data together, figure out our best path forward, and where we can get leverage for growth. So sales needs to be included when doing high-level portfolio road mapping so that you can estimate the impact that new product or features will have on sales and growth. Product marketing should be involved so that we can do effective customer segmentation, make sure that we understand the markets, understand our positioning in those markets, and we're going out there with a clear message on differentiation. But product also has to bring that together as well and make sure that our products are meeting those promises that we put out there into the market, right? It doesn't matter if we promise somebody this amazing thing if we can't deliver on it. We'll get a lot of sales, but then we'll lose them. And that happens pretty frequently. Now, when it comes to B2B SaaS and especially scale-ups, I frequently see the CPOs leading the charge to bring all of this together when teams have not really operated this way in the past. So CPOs can be a great tie to bring together the go-to-market functions, the product functions, the technology, and all of that into a cohesive strategy. Now, that's not to say that they're more important. It's just that I see them as this linchpin that kind of ties it all together when maybe these other functions have not worked very closely with technology in the past. So that is the positioning that a CPO can have and the effectiveness they can have in these B2B SaaS companies to bring it all together. But it's still an executive effort, right? We have to make sure that as an executive team, we are building the company strategy and the positioning and where we want to go together, and we're all aligned. And if we don't do that, that's where I see a lot of products fail. So that's my thinking. I don't think one is more important than the other. I think when it comes to go-to-market, having a very strong product marketing lead in there, having a very strong salesperson is really key. On the product side, you need a CPO who's very strategic and understands those functions as well and can help harness the data and get that information out of the executives and into something that's actually going to deliver on it when it comes to road mapping and when it comes to looking at our product visions. So I hope that helps answer your question. And again, if you have questions for me, go to dearmelissa.com and let me know what they are.